All right, so the next problem, it says the limit shown represents the slope of curve y equals f of x at a point a f of a, and we're going to determine the function and number a and then calculate the limit. So they already have it plugged in. This looks like they're using the f of a definition, so limit as h goes to 0, and it looks like they're using f of a plus h, so they're plugging in a function value minus f of a, and then this is all over h. So they're basically taking your original function and then plugging in a plus h, and so that's what we're seeing here. So in the place of a plus h, if I think about that, that would be, in this case, 2, and then a plus h got replaced with the x, and then it is raised to the 4th power. Okay, so it looks to me like my original function was 2 to the 4th power, and we plugged in the value a, which is 3. So it looks like we did 2 to the 3rd raised to the 4th. And if we do that, I'm pretty sure that will give us the 162. And we can check. Let me just pull up the basic calculator. And then I'm going to say 3, and we're going to raise it to the 4th power, and then multiply that times 2, and that gives you the 162. So yeah, so we can identify what our original function should be, and they want you to determine what is f, and so 2x to the 4th based on this function. And then they want you to find the corresponding value for a. So again, the a plus h looks like it is a 3, which we can confirm. And then they want us to evaluate, simplify this, and find the slope. So if we calculate the limit, this looks like an advanced one. So you can do it one of two ways. There's a thing called binomial expansion, which I can kind of show you. It takes a little work. It may just be easier just to multiply it out. So we'll do that. So I'm going to focus on the algebra part. So I'm doing the 2 and then the 3 plus h. This is raised to the 4th, and we're subtracting 162. And this is all divided by h, and as we're taking the limit as h goes to 0. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'm going to do this algebra out to the side. So I'm going to separate this as 3 plus h squared times 3 plus h squared. So instead of doing this like 4 times, I'm going to do just the binomial. So there's a shortcut for squaring. You just square, multiply these two together and double it, and then square. So the first term is squaring 3, which will give me 9. 3 times h is 3h, but you double it, so that'll be 6h. And then you square the h, and that will give you h squared. Okay, so this is going to be the same exact thing because I'm doing this 4 times, so I'll have a 9 plus 6h plus h squared. And then I'll just distribute here. And so we'll get 9 times 9, that will give me 81. Now remember, we have a 2 out front of this, so I'm just doing the 3 plus h to the 4th part. 9 times 6h, that will give us plus 54h. And then 9 times h squared, 9h squared. Okay, so I've multiplied 9 times everything. Now I'm going to do 6h. 6h times 9, 54h. I'm going to put it with this like term. And then 6h times 6h, 36h squared. 6h times h squared, 6h to the 3rd. Okay, that one's done. And now we're going to do h squared times everything. So h squared times 9, 9h squared times 6h will give us another 6h to the 3rd, and then h squared times h squared will give me h to the 4th. Okay, So simplifying all this will give me 81 plus 108 h. 36 and 18 is 54 h squared plus 12 h cubed plus h to the fourth. Okay, and then we have to multiply all of this times 2. Okay, so we're going to do 2 limit h goes to 0. I'm going to take this whole expression, multiply times 2. So 2 times the 81, 162. 2 times the 108, 216 h. 2 times the 54, 108 h squared. 2 times 12 is 24 h cubed. And then 2 times the h to the fourth. 2h to the fourth minus 162, all divided by h. Okay, positive 162, negative 162 cancel out. All of the remaining terms have an h, so we're going to factor out an h, basically dividing everything up here by h. So 216 is left, you're left with 108h. This is h squared, and this will be h to the third. And then if you use direct substitution and plug in the 0, everything with an h remaining will zero out. 108 times 0 times 0 times 0. So all of these terms go away. We're only left with the 216. That will be the slope of our tangent line and the derivative of this function. At x equals 3.